if you are not dating us, if you're not having some sort of physical relationship to us, if you don't find us attractive, if you don't find us polite enough, kind enough, quiet enough, that our lives are not worth protecting? Is that what you're telling us? Is that the precedent you're setting?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your man, Brandon Geo, one half of Residual Impact. And listen, there's been a lot of talk going on lately about protect black women. I get it. Trust me, I'm all for protecting black women. As you guys have seen in that clip, though, there's been a lot of talk, especially recently, regarding stipulations against which men are down to protect black women and whether or not it's someone they're attracted to, someone they're connected with, you know, so on and so forth. Like, that's really sparked a conversation on Twitter, on Instagram. Definitely, I've seen it all across YouTube and TikTok.
Guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick.
Y'all, I'm so violently angry right now, and unfortunately I can't say all the things that I would like to say because I don't want to get this video taken down. But we really need to have a conversation about how respectability politics not only will never save us, of course, but also actively harms us and justifies the violence that we face. I will say, though, very quickly that I appreciate social media because men on here will fully admit to being the pieces of human feces that they truly are. But what scares me is the fact that they lack the self-awareness and understanding that they are that. So take what you will with that, honestly. Like, from the random man in Atlanta to this man right here who refused to protect a woman who was physically assaulted. So for context, a black man hits on a black woman, she cusses him out, rejects him, and he hits her with a brick. She's in the hospital currently, and this man that I just did said that he saw the whole thing, didn't do anything because he sees her as a troublemaker. And this man fully admits in his video that if all of this were to happen once again, that he would do the same thing. Why? And I'm paraphrasing, because she's not a respectable woman. And I feel like this ties into the conversation that we were just having previously about the whole like sexy red shit and about how like respectability politics will never save us and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. But honestly, I would go as far to say that like respectability politics actively harms us. It justifies the violence that black women face. And we see that all the time. It's literally riddled in his comment section. People are sitting here and being like, oh, I knew there was more to the story. What more is there to the story? There is no more to the story. She was hit in the face with a brick after this man catcalled her. And I'm really getting sick and tired of people saying like, oh, well, I don't think she deserved to get hit with a brick, but she also did A, B, C, D. Obviously, you believe that she deserved to get hit with the brick because you're bringing up all of these examples in which she has done quote unquote wrongdoing as to imply that it was justified. Like, be so serious right now. And to the black women that are co-signing on this respectability nonsense, know that the only respectable woman is one that is no longer walking among us.
I keep seeing y'all try to shame guys who said they wouldn't have stepped up either. And this is the funniest concept in the world because we see it every day, just never from women, so we can't really call it out. Because they think if they were men, they would have cut all that out. If I was one of those men, I would have walked up and whoosh-ah! Grabbed his arm like I was Jackie Chan, picked him up over my head and threw him 3 blocks away. That's what y'all would have did if y'all were men. Yeah, alright. Y'all sound like them dudes who be 5'9" their whole life. They kind of nice at basketball, but really they think they would have went to the league if they was like 6'1". And I'd be windmill dunking on LeBron right now if I had a few more inches, dog. That's how y'all act. If you was one of them guys, you would have just jumped right into action and just whooped everybody's ass. Put him in handcuffs yourself. There were women watching too. She was cussing him out. Remember? Remember when she pulled her phone out to not call 911? And instead to record her face and cuss everybody out who was watching? The women was like, what were we supposed to do? If I was a man, I would have just stopped the whole thing. Honestly. Honestly. You can't shame people into risking their lives. It'll never work. Shame only works in situations where people feel bad for not doing something or feel bad for doing something. There already has to be a little bit of that in there for shame to work. All this, y'all punks, y'all sissies, y'all soft, y'all ain't protectors, y'all woo-de-woo. That don't work, bro. Like, it don't.
This all started with a situation that I'm sure many of y'all are familiar with. There was a story that went viral recently regarding a young woman who was smacked in the face with a brick allegedly by a man who asked her for her phone number and she rejected him.
In my face with a brick and all these black men just watch and they don't give a yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock and he hit me in my.
And again, this situation, this story has raised a huge discussion all across social media.
What if it was y'all girlfriend, wife, daughter, sister, mom's, cousin, or friend that got hit with a brick? I'm gonna be so real with y'all, brutally honest. I'm gonna crash out. My mom, my sister, my cousin, my daughter, my girlfriend, my friend. I'm gonna crash out. You know why? Because I am okay dying behind them. Because you have to think, during any physical altercation with another person, you could possibly die. There's a chance you don't come back from that. You don't walk away from that. For my mom, sister, cousin, girlfriend, daughter, wife, whatever, my friend, I'm okay with that. With that, I can take that risk and I'm okay with those consequences. I'm going to crash out behind my people. But for some random lady, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I'm not Spider-Man. I'm not Captain America. I can't do that. I'm not willing to die behind that, behind a stranger who don't know my name, who will probably never meet my parents, who probably won't even come to my funeral. I can't. Because now I done tried to intercept and intervene and break up an assault, domestic violence, whatever the hell, and I get cooked. Now my mom is down one. My sister is down one. My grandmother is down one. My daughter is down one. My friend is down one. My cousin is down one. Everybody is down one because I wanted to be a superhero. I've never been called a bullet bag before. And I can admit that don't feel good in my chest. Damn. All because the video I made explaining in great detail how I would definitely risk my life and defend the black woman in my life, but how I'm just not okay risking that, my body and my life, for a stranger. In this situation, with a brick being involved in weapons, and I'm a bullet bag. This makes me a bullet bag. When never in my life one time I ever spoke illy of black women, came against black women, but now I'm a bullet bag.
At this point, it's just like, I get that we will never just all come together and reach like one solid conclusion as to who's gonna get protected by who. In a situation like this, let me just put it this way. I'm all for protecting women. I truly am. But to address that clip,
if you are not dating us, if you're not having some sort of physical relationship to us, if you don't find us attractive, if you don't find us polite enough, kind enough, quiet enough, that our lives are not worth protecting, is that what you're telling us? Is that the precedent you're setting?
what is wrong with only wanting to protect the women who I want to protect? All the women who are in close proximity to me. All the women who I will gladly put my life on the line for. What is wrong with that? My mother, my girlfriend, my sisters, my cousins, my friends. If I want to put my life on the line for them, I will do it with no hesitation. Why should a stranger expect me to put my life on the line for them when I don't expect anything from them at all? They don't owe me anything, just like I don't owe them anything.
Is that what you're telling us? Is that the precedent you're setting?
Yes. The same way women will say, you're not my family, you're not someone I'm romantically involved with, you're not tall enough, handsome enough, rich enough, smart enough. I don't owe you a smile. I don't owe you words of encouragement. I don't owe you respect. I don't owe you any kind of gratitude. Men will hold the doors open for women and they won't even say thank you because I don't know you. The same way when you see a man down on his luck, you judge and laugh instead of offering him words of encouragement, speaking life into him. Why should I do that? That's a stranger. Things that don't cost you anything, you will not give to a man that you don't know, you don't want. But y'all expect these men who don't know you, don't owe you anything, and they have their own families at home that they need to get back to. Y'all expect those men to lay their life on the line for you when y'all can't even give them a hi, smile, or a thank you. Oh, okay.
There have been stories of so many men who have intervened in certain situations and have lost their lives trying to play hero. Just a few months ago, there was a man in Walmart trying to stop altercation between a male and female employee in Walmart, and he lost his life trying to play hero to protect a stranger, and he was taken out in front of his loved ones. Listen, again, I'll gladly call 911, and then I will gladly wait with the victim until the authorities arrive. But I'm not jumping into anybody else's battle, so to speak, for lack of better words. If it means risking my life, I'm not jumping in. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I shouldn't have to be obligated to do so, and you should expect me to do so. So those are my final thoughts. Again, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on the situation, and I'm sure I'll be making another video or two about this because this is something that's been going on for the last week, and I'm sure it's far from over. So I greatly appreciate you for tapping in and watching this video. Us here at Residual Impact, we greatly appreciate it, and we look forward to making many, many more videos for you guys. So until next time, we love you. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, please. Peace.